Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be taking this 2022 Mercedes-Benz EQS on a POV test drive. This is an electric car from Mercedes-Benz and I will be taking it on a test drive and see how it does. This one is the 450 plus. You could get the 580 or the 450. The 450 only comes in rear wheel drive and the 580 comes in all wheel drive, but let's go ahead and take this 450 on a test drive and see how it does. And just like that, this 2022 Mercedes-Benz EQS is on, and this interior looks honestly amazing. But let's go ahead and take this Mercedes-Benz on a test drive and see how it does. I just finished reviewing it, so if you guys are interested in a full review of this EQS, it should be on my channel. Here is the backup camera. Very nice, and seriously, it looks amazing. Let me go ahead and show you the 3D view. You could see the rims, you could see what's around it. You could click on those buttons, it will basically zoom into the rims. Backup camera with the 360 and the front facing camera. But yeah, definitely very nice car. Alright, so driving this 2022 Mercedes-Benz EQS, this thing seriously drives so smooth, and wow, this thing just, there's zero sounds, unlike Teslas. I've driven Teslas in the past, and I do own a Tesla, and this thing is just seriously quiet. Very comfortable, quiet. The brake pedal definitely feels weird. You have to push it so hard and it just doesn't really respond. So it's kind of scary, but yeah, this is the only thing that I'm noticing now. But seriously guys, this thing is crazy. I'm very impressed. Anyways, the price on this one is $102. It does actually start at $102, but with the few things this has, with destination and everything, this thing is $105. We're gonna go ahead and take this EQS on the highway and see how it does. And by the way, driving this thing is very easy. And the only reason is because it does actually have rear steering. The EQS does come standard with rear wheel steering, so basically it does have 10 degree of rear steering, which is nice. It just makes it nice and small around parking lots. And let's go ahead and put it in sport mode and see how it does. I'm gonna go ahead and slow it down. It does only have one electric motor in the back. And since this is the 450, it does only have one electric motor in the back. If you get the 580 EQS, it will have dual motor, basically one in the front, one in the back, but this one only has one in the back. Very, very comfortable. The steering wheel itself, the size of it, it's actually very big, and I'm not a big fan of it, but it does look good. Has a really nice design to it. And the way how it delivers power, it does definitely feel just nice and smooth. So when you accelerate, it just keeps going. It doesn't push you back to the seat or anything like this. And again, this is the slowest EQS you could get. The 580 is almost 120,000. This one is 102. But wow, this thing is actually very, very smooth. Let's go ahead and put it back in comfort mode. You can't really tell the difference between comfort and sport. And as you guys saw when the truck was next to me, this whole thing was blinking in red. So let's go ahead and test that again. So that's definitely nice. But anyways guys, as I said, it does have one electric motor. It is located in the back, so it's a rear-wheel drive car, and this car produces 329 horses and 417 pound-feet of torque. So those numbers are good, but it doesn't feel like it has actually 417 pound-feet of torque. And I'm pretty sure this is due to its weight. And it does have paddle shifters. This is for regen, so when you hit the minus paddle shifter, it will actually slow down a lot, which is nice. But yeah guys, I'm definitely not liking the way how the brakes are. They're very, very weird, and they're very hard, so it's definitely scary. But yeah, I'm really liking the interior, and it does have a 107.8 kilowatt hour battery. And if you guys are interested in the charging times, it does charge from 10% to 80% in half an hour, which is nice. And if you want to charge it fully on a 240 volt outlet, it will take 2 hours and a half, and it will give you 350 miles on a full range, which is nice, of course. But if you go with the 580, I think it does give you less than that. I think around 340, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, 350 miles, I think that's pretty good. It does have two beautiful screens, 12.8 and a 12.3. And yeah, seriously loving this EQS. This whole thing is wood, and the ambient lighting just looks very, very nice. Let's go ahead and change the ambient lighting. Very comfortable. Steering wheel is very light. As I said, the ring itself is very big, and I'm not liking that. So let's go ahead and change the ambient lighting. And honestly, Mercedes-Benz system is very easy if you're used to it, or if you spend a little bit of time with it. It's very easy. At first it might be a lot, but yeah, it's definitely easy. So as I told you guys, it does go up to speed pretty quick, but it just does it so smooth. Nothing crazy. It doesn't really push you back to the seat, but it just keeps accelerating, which is nice. Definitely a very smooth luxury electric car. I love the fact that the navigation right here in front of me, I could actually change that if I want to. So I could just go ahead and change it to the gauges, just like that. And yeah, it's definitely nice. Let me go ahead and turn on the safety features. Basically, the car is driving by itself now. Steering assist is active, lean keep assist is active, adaptive cruise control is active. So the car, there's basically, I could set the distance between me and the car in front of me, and it will keep that distance. And I could basically increase that distance or decrease it from this button right here on the steering wheel. And as you guys see, the car is actually taking the turn by itself, and it will give me a message every probably 10 seconds telling me I have to just make sure that I have my hands on the steering wheel. Just wants to know that I am paying attention. Yeah guys, definitely a nice electric car. 329 horses and 417 pound-feet of torque are okay for this car. I think as I said, I think the only reason that it doesn't feel fast is because its weight. It is a big luxury sedan, but I'm truly impressed with this EQS from Mercedes. The regen braking is very strong, and you could adjust that from the paddle shifters. So if you don't want regen braking at all, you could just increase it by clicking the plus paddle. I'm not exactly sure how many. There's actually, I think, 3 stages: strong, regen, normal, and then there is no regen at all. Yeah, I definitely prefer the strong regen because the brake pedal feels weird, and I prefer using one pedal driving better. Let's go ahead and put this in sport mode and see how it does. Yeah, definitely at first I felt the back kicked out a lot because of the rear steering, but yeah, it definitely makes it very easy to drive. I just love the fact that this is super quiet. Teslas, they have some sound when you accelerate, and I believe this one does, but I think it's on. It's off. I think you could turn it on. And if you guys get the 580, there will be a massive screen. It will be 56 inches. And the only reason this actually blinked red is because I was touching the line. So basically, I'm not in my lane. That's why it was flashing red. 2 things I don't like about this EQS is the brake pedal and the acceleration. I really wish that the acceleration was a little bit better. 0 to 60 in this EQS is 5.9 seconds. And if you guys get the 580, the acceleration will drop to 4.1 seconds, which is nice, but for this one, for the price of it, I really think it should have been all-wheel drive, and I really wish it was a little bit faster. But yeah. Hey Mercedes,
how may I help you?
take me to the nearest Starbucks.
Here is what I found. Where do you want to go?
2.
Calculating route.
So it is nice and quick. So their navigation system, or their system overall, is nice and quick. And let's go ahead and end navigation. Hey Mercedes-Benz,
How may I help you?
end navigation.
I am canceling route guidance.
Very nice, responsive, quick. Seeing out of the back window is pretty good, and overall the windows are nice and big, and yeah, it's really nice. I just love the ambient lighting in this EQS, and overall it does look nice from the inside, but the outside I have mixed feelings about it. So I did mention this before, but charging this EQS from 10% to 80% takes 30 minutes. And if you guys want to charge it fully, It will take 2 hours and a half on a 240 volt outlet. Yeah, this thing is very, very comfortable. Regen braking is very strong. Once it reaches around like 5 miles per hour, it feels like it lets go, and for that you have to actually hit the brake pedal, so I really don't like that. Let's go ahead and do an acceleration right here. Yeah, definitely the brake pedal feels weird. You push it hard, it kind of shakes, and yeah, it's definitely weird. I've driven a lot of Teslas and they're usually nice and confident and very strong when you hit the brake pedal. But let's go ahead and do a quick acceleration right here and see how this EQS does. So it is nice and responsive, but I really wish that it had more power for the price tag it has. But other than that, I really like this EQS. Design wise, not a big fan, but this thing is very cool and interior looks amazing, and I think Mercedes-Benz did a great job with the design. But I hope you guys enjoyed this POV test drive of this 2022 Mercedes-Benz EQS. This is more like an evening POV test drive, actually. I might be driving this EQS at night just to show you how the lights look like. But yeah, I really like the rear steering in this EQS. I think it is very nice and cool. But I hope you guys enjoyed this POV test drive. If you guys did, please subscribe. I would like to thank Michael here at Mercedes-Benz in North Haven, Connecticut for providing me this EQS. Seriously, I had fun with this car, and if you guys are interested in the full review, make sure to check it out on my channel. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.